I just read an answer to this question that is so spot on that I almost don't feel I have anything to add. Let me try though. People really miss the boat if they conceptualize a borderline personality disorder person as an emotionally immature, emotionally reactive person. That is just too simple. Too reductivistic. It is also much too integrated. Borderline personality people are fragmented. And so often attention is given to the emotionally immature and childlike fragments, and yet they can be analytically brilliant at the same time in another fragment. I have 2 master's degrees, one of them in cross-disciplinary studies, and I won the Graduate Achievement Award for each master's degree as well as every possible scholarship. I'm really smart. In a cutting-edge, wild, exciting kind of way. I would have loved to have built a career in academia upon that intelligence. But it's only one fragment of me. And it comes and goes. I don't have the self-constancy to live it day in and day out. It actually disappeared for about 15 years when the creative, imaginative, fantasizing childlike part of me ruled my life. During those years academia fell away from me and I ended up in the arts producing, directing, writing and acting. When I am triggered I can emotionally regress to all sorts of different points in my life history. When I am decompensated, I tend to have a very emotionally young presiding vibe about me. I'm not exactly sure what age. But if I am listening to someone's problems and trying to be a good friend, I can have the emotional empathy and emotional intelligence of a very, very old soul. At first I thought I was just temporarily analytical and intellectual, but then I realized that when I am doing this kind of listening, it is a very emotional thing with me and that I am in these moments very mature and wise emotionally. Too bad it flies the coop. I am a fragmented train wreck. The good thing about it was for years I would just move from fragment to fragment without noticing the transitions. It felt fluid and my life was very interesting and I was constantly engaged, but then I reached the point where I looked around me at all of my friends and they had established homes and careers and families and bodies of intellectual and artistic work, and I was just too all over the place to ever gather up and sustain any of that. And there comes a point in a person's mature life where you can't just hop from flash in the pan to flash in the pan. There comes a point where being the master of the quick fix and the quick reinvention of self does not work anymore. And at that point I found myself asking, why did all of these incredible qualities that I have never come together and coalesce into anything? This is the smart and emotionally old soul side talking right now. Trust me, if my brother who abandoned me 1 year ago were to call right now, I would turn into a raving 3-year-old. And feel that I was letting him off easy.